Okay, we're in a old historic home about 100 years old in the South Hill, and this home probably had lots of iterations of the heating system. First it had the gigantic cast iron radiators, and it still has those. And then in some sections of the house they went in and they put in hot water baseboard heaters and took out some of the radiators. And in this kitchen addition that we're doing, what we did is we eliminated a set of baseboard hot water base heat, and we're putting in floor heat here. So this will make for a really comfortable floor for the owner. I want to show you how this works. So when we framed the floor, we framed it down lower so that it could accommodate this board. This is called Warmboard. And this board here is basically it's 3/4 inch plywood with these grooves cut in it that this PEX tubing can go in. The thing with this aluminum is that it will take and transfer the heat off of these tubes and bring it into the aluminum and give you quick warm heat to the floor. The other way that sometimes this is done is sometimes people do tubes and they pour gypcrete in there. I don't particularly like that as well, because I think gypcrete is a substandard product that just half falls apart before you even get done with the job. This EcoWarm I think is a great way to go because it transfers the heat quickly and efficiently, and you know, it'll feel great on your feet. So what are we doing here? We've used this product both under wood floors, but this floor is going to be a tile floor. And so you can't just lay your tile directly on this. So what we do is we use a hardy backer board under our tile. And we're getting ready to do that today. The way this is going to work is this hardy backer, we've laid it all out on the floor here, getting ready to do this. And we're going to take and use some thin set mortar on this product, and then we're going to set our hardy backer on top of that, and then we're going to screw it down. What we do is we lay it all out like this first, because when you screw this, it's very, very easy to not be thinking and put a screw through your tube. We've done that before. It's something you don't want to do. It's hard to fix. So what we've done is we've laid out our whole floor here, and you can see we're about ready to thin set these down, and we've marked them all just like this. And they've been marked so that, see, you can see where the tubes are. Now we know that, and when we get ready to screw this floor down, we're gonna be careful not to put any of the backer screws in that are gonna hit our pipes. So that will be the next step. Then we're gonna tile over this, and that will transfer that heat quickly into the feet, and it will feel really great. So it's going to be a really nice, high efficient heating system for this addition. So here's the issue, is you have, as I mentioned, you have 3 different types of heating units here. You have the old cast iron boilers, you have the base hot water baseboard heat that was put in the 60s, and then now you have the floor heat that we use, the EcoWarm that I was just showing you. The problem is these EcoWarm or the PEX tubing, we don't want to use the same temperature water that the old cast iron boilers, which need super hot water, and we don't want that in our PEX tubing. So what we had to do is we're creating this manifold here. This is only for one zone. We're trying to use a series of pumps and valves to cool the water so that we can get the right temperature water through our new floor up in our new addition. So a lot of work of all this copper work to put that in, and then from there, here's the lines that are going to our floor. Currently what we've done is this is all pumped up to about about 80 pounds of pressure while we work on this. So if somehow one of our guys like pokes a hole while they're screwing that board down, there's tons of air in that, and we'd hear a big noise. That's what we're looking for. So once we get that floor down, we're going to hook these up to the manifold and fire the system off. It's always tricky in these old homes too, that you got to get all the air out of the lines, and so that'll be another deal that Rick, our mechanical guy, is going to be doing.